Cleanliness is next to godliness, or so the old saying goes. Well, if that's true, then I'm a goddamn saint, because with the exception of a filthy weekend away with your mum, I always keep it clean. And what better build to showcase design choices than this beautiful white build with the super clean Deepcool AK620 digital cooler.
I don't care if Santa won't deliver. Spare me gifts this year. I don't care. All the elves can stare. Ornaments grow pale. I care about you and me and everything we've built together. Memories and feelings bigger than December. Oh, 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 all I need. I care about you and me. And I don't care to buy an old tradition. Second chorus gone stale. And I don't care for the pedaled way. Half the world on sale. I care about you and me and everything we've built together. Memories and feelings bigger than December. Oh, 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 all I need. I care about you and me.
The hardest part of building a PC is actually choosing the right parts. I've learned this the hard way over the last 4 years and over 500 PC builds. So let's take a look at this PC and see what gives it that clean look that we all desire. The king of all design principles is flow. The components need to look like they belong together, and there should be a smooth through line running across your build with nothing that interrupts the eye or is jarring. That means keeping things neat. Notice on the video card here I've used a 180-degree power adapter to shroud the cable. It prevents the interruption of the through line of the build that we just spoke about. It looks like it's supposed to be there. Likewise, cables should always be run through the shortest route possible. Having your components follow the same colour theme also contributes to flow. White fans, white components and white case, for example. It would look bad with a black tower cooler, or even if just the fan shrouds themselves were black. I originally had this build complete, and that had a 180-degree adapter like I showed you, but it was in black instead, and it was enough to interrupt that flow. So I actually delayed selling the build. I ordered a white version to replace it. It matters that much. Maybe you think that's being a bit pedantic, but the little things absolutely do matter when it comes to design. Notice how on this already bright white build I haven't gone with mega bright RGB fans. I chose ring fans with only a thin rim of RGB. We humans have a tendency to go for design choices that are over the top. getting the components with the maximum RGB elements being the most heinous example. You might have heard the phrase, your eyes are bigger than your belly, meaning that, when you go shopping you see all this nice food about, you buy it all, when it actually comes to eating it, you're nowhere near hungry enough for all of it. And the same can be said for RGB elements in PCs. I think people buy everything in the RGB version, then actually when they put it together they think, it's a little bit too much. I'm thinking of those classic Lian Li 011 dynamic builds, of which, I've done a few, where every single fan slot is populated with those glittery Corsair QL fans. You've got the Trident Z Royal glittery RAM and Strimer cables, all of this over-the-top stuff. Maybe it's just that I've got a bit older, but I'm now starting to appreciate that beauty is in more simple designs. Keep that in mind for your next PC. There is beauty in subtlety. I would advise against LED strips, especially ones where you can see the individual LEDs. I can't think of any PC that looks better with added RGB strips. Some cases have it built in, which is fine, that'll flow nicely, but those stick-on strips always look a little bit tasteless if you ask me. So, in conclusion, to make your PC clean, firstly, keep the cables neat and think about products that will simplify the route that your cables take, like those 180-degree adapters. Keep the theme consistent and keep things simple and focus on flow above all else. But that's just my opinion, and there's so much more to learn about this. Do you have any tips on keeping a PC build clean? Tell me in the comments below, subscribe, and until next time, I'll catch you.